Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're just going to be refreshing some of my planters that I have on my back patio. But before we get started, I want to share with you guys this hose reel that was sent out to me by Vego Garden. I absolutely love this because I needed something that wasn't going to be tangled up. Even though I have my stuff on drip, my plants on drip, most of the plants is in my garden, but I still have some stuff that I need to hand water. So I really needed something that was going to reach almost to both ends of my little small garden. So this one works really well. So I love that it comes with a handle, which is actually perfect for when you actually installing this, or if you need to take it off and carry it. It works perfect for that. Now you can mount it one or two ways. You can mount it to a building or your house, or you can mount it on a post. So I mounted mine on a wood post, and then the wood post is secured with some cement to make sure it doesn't move. Because I would recommend you mounting it on the post, because I tried to mount one of these types of hoses on my house and it just kind of ripped off the side. And so make sure you have it secured to something where it's not gonna move. So yeah, it comes with all of the, like I said, it comes with the mounting brackets. It comes with the connectors or the quick connects. It comes with a spray nozzle, and then it also comes with the sprayer. The sprayer has 9 different spray settings on there, which is awesome. So you can choose 2 different colors. It comes in this pretty gray and white, but it also comes in an all black color as well. So since I have a lot of black and everything going on in my garden, I decided just to get the white and gray, which I think is really nice. So like I said, it comes with 9 different settings on the sprayer, which is awesome. So it kind of has something for every type of garden. Thank you to Vego Garden for sending me out this hose reel. I'll have the link in the description box so you can save 10% off your order. So if you're looking to invest in one of these, definitely is a game changer. Make sure you check the description box below to save 10% off your purchase. And that coupon code, I believe, is good until May 31st. Okay, you guys, so we're gonna go ahead and work on these flower pots here. So I planted these up early spring. So it has my Rose of Sharon standard, which is in a white. And then I also have my 2 topiary balls, which are Blue Point Jupiters, which I absolutely love. So I'm changing out the petunias in here because I had these pots originally by my raised beds. But since I redid my raised beds, I had to move them over here on my patio, which is kind of like, it gives like part sun and part shade. So it's really kind of like not enough sun for the petunias. So the petunias didn't thrive at all over here. So you can see most of them ended up dying. So I'm ripping those out, and then I'm going to plant some different plants underneath it. I haven't fertilized these pots, I think, at all this spring. So I want to go ahead and add in some Micro-Life fertilizer. This is just some fertilizer that I get at my local garden store. You're welcome to use whatever you want to fertilize your plants, but this is what I use for my whole garden. I usually go ahead, except for my roses. My roses, I always give them rose tone. But if I don't have rose tone on hand, I use the Micro-Life. And this is great for shrubs and flowers and plants and even your vegetables. So I kind of like, for me, it's like an all-in-one. So I'm not buying a whole bunch of different fertilizers. So I absolutely love how this stuff performs. So I'm just going to fertilize everything, and then I'm going to share with you the new plants that we're going to plant inside of these containers. Now I am going to keep the coleus. You see the coleus are getting huge, you guys. They're doing so well and loving their life. So I'm just going to add in these little plants here. These plants are all shade plants, and I'm going to be adding in today's video. They are these little cute little polka dot plants. But I also got this hosta here from Proven Winners. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is, I think, a new variety for this year. But I love the ruffles on it. I did order these hostas online. So this is the name of the plant. I also leave it across the screen, but I did order them online from a garden center that wasn't locally or whatever. So these plants have a little bit of stress on them from traveling and everything, but I think they'll bounce back just as fine, or just as well, once they get planted and in place. And I'm also going to underplant these little cute little polka dot plants as well. So a lot of this stuff is shade tolerant, so I think they'll do better in this spot versus those petunias that I did. Now that last little mini planter in the front, I left those petunias in there because those seem to be doing well, I guess because those are getting a lot more sun. So I'm not going to pull those out just yet. I'm just going to leave that and see if it thrives. So also I want to work on this raised bed here. This raised bed I planted up early spring, and I planted up some elephant ear. I have some caladiums in there, some verbena, and then I also have a hibiscus plant in there as well. But I also planted in some little dahlias that didn't thrive. So I'm going to replace those dahlias with these angelonias, which are gorgeous. These are going to get huge and tall, and I think it'll fill in the space really nicely. And then also I had some nasturtium in here, but they just didn't do as well as what I thought. I really didn't like the way they looked, so I'm going to pull those out as well. And then I'm going to plant in some golden dundra, I think it is the plant. I'll show the screen. I'll have the name typed across the screen. I'm just going to replace those plants and just fill it in and make this container look really nice. So this is one of my raised beds. This is actually by I think Gardener Supply. I had this container for years, and I usually plant different stuff in here, but this year I wanted to plant some flowers in here instead of vegetables and everything. So everything seemed to be doing good. The elephant ear has gotten some burnt leaves because we have been in the 90s, you all, like for the last week. So I'm trying to get out here early in the morning, get some stuff done, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this sun. But yeah, I'm just removing out these nasturtiums, and then those dahlias, I'll have the name across the screen, but they are all annuals, so they didn't do too well in this spot. I don't know what it is. I'm just going to take those out and then plant it with something else. So I'm adding in some of my microlife fertilizer just to get all the plants and everything fertilized. I am going to plant, these plants are not spaced according to the measurements on the tag. They are packed in here real tightly because I want them to grow together and give a really big, beautiful display. So since I'm out here, I wanted to go ahead and plant up this window box here that's on my shed. I did have some other plants in here that I had that were actually perennial. I since added those plants to the landscape because they were getting big, and then I'm gonna just plant up some beautiful creeping Jenny, and then I'm gonna plant in here some pink vinca plants. I'm gonna go ahead and clear off all these pots that I got sitting here. I had these sitting here for so long. So I have 3 sets of 3 pots on this little deck here. I have a hibiscus, I have some lavender, and then also I planted one more pink vinca plant in that smaller brown container. And then on the other side, I have my David Austin climbing rose, another lavender, and then I also have some black eyed Susan that I planted in a flower pot as well. So I just want to clear off these pots, these extra pots, and then just get everything wiped down. And water in my flower pots, and then also going to water in the window box as well. Now I do have drip irrigation going on my flower beds as well as the window boxes, and then some of the raised beds have drip irrigation, but the flower pots do not, so I still have to water these by hand. So you'll see me just dragging this hose over here, and you'll see how good that the hose doesn't coil or anything. So I really love these retractable hose reels because it just allows you to move freely around your yard without having to detangle those water hoses. But that is it, you guys, for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.